Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Tuesday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals, and we had lost our first game to the Phoenix Suns last episode in this series by the final score of 87-81. That was in the Staples Center, and Carmelo Anthony was believed to have been player of the game, and I will have the link to the video in the description and from game 1 if you guys have not checked those episodes out yet, and or if you're new to this series. So we're in Phoenix, Arizona today for 2 games. Well, games 3 and 4, and then if there will be a game 5, obviously 6 and 7. So that'll be in LA and Phoenix alternating. So we'll show you the uniforms and we'll see you in at tip-off. These are going to be the uniforms for Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. The LA Lakers are going to be wearing their white association jerseys on the road, while the Phoenix Suns, on the other hand, will be wearing their Black City uniforms, Rally the Valley. So without further ado, we'll see you at tip-off. Here we are in the first game of the Western Conference Finals at the Footprint Center. Third game overall, but I'm saying this is the first game at the Footprint Center in Cactus Country, hot sunny Arizona. And Chris Paul is going to get the assist as DeAndre Ayton made a nice layup. So it's going to be a 2-2 tie since Anthony Davis will score it in. Russell Westbrook picking up the assist for the Los Angeles Lakers. So now it's Devin Booker ready to do that spin move. The Kentucky man missing that shot. So now Russell Westbrook picking up that rebound, passing it to LeBron James, the Akron, Ohio native. He is actually going to shoot this in from 3. And it's going to be a 5-2 lead here in Phoenix, Arizona. So CP3 passing it to Jay Crowder. Crowder passing it to Paul. Chris Paul passing it to Devin Booker. So what is he trying to do there? Knock down a 3. This will be his first 3-pointer of the game. So now Russell Westbrook, he's going to pass it to LeBron James. He scores that in for 2. Now it's 7-5. So now it's CP3. He is actually going to go up, passing it to DeAndre Ayton. And Ayton makes that dunk happen. So it is tied up 7-7. LeBron James passing it off to Russell Westbrook. And then back to Anthony Davis. We're actually going to try to shoot a 3 from AD. And it's now a 10-7 lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. So now CP3 is dribbling the ball. He's going to pass it to Mikal Bridges. He will get that in for 2. Now it's 10-9 in this game. So I'm going to pass it to LeBron James from Taylor Horton Tucker. I'm going to pass it to Russell Westbrook, the UCLA man, getting that layup in. So it's now a 12-9 lead. So all the Phoenix Suns need to do is actually drill this 3 to tie this game up. So they're just trying to get that simple layup in. Now it's going to be 12-11. So now it's Russell Westbrook passing it to Anthony Davis, making that slam. Nice pass by Russell Westbrook to AD. So he touched it down and dunked that in for 2. So now it's 14-11 here at the Footprint Center in Phoenix. So now Devin Booker, D-Book, is going to attempt a 3-pointer. Now this is actually a 2-pointer, excuse me. And Phoenix, they're 6 for 7, 86%, while the Lakers, they're at 100%. So now it is Russell Westbrook trying to do a layup, but that gets blocked by Ayton, so that goes out of bounds. So now I'm going to be passing it off to Carmelo Anthony, the longtime NBA veteran, shooting this in from 3. And it's now going to be 17-13 here in the Footprint Center. So 57 seconds to go in this first quarter. CP3 trying to pass it to Devin Booker. So Booker, he is actually going to get that in there for actually misses that. So JaVale McGee picks up that offensive rebound and dunks it in. So now Russell Westbrook, he's going to pass it to Carmelo Anthony. And Carmelo Anthony has done really well shooting threes throughout the Series 1 of Road to the NBA Finals. So Devin Booker passing it to McGee, dunks that in. So it's now 20-17. So I'm going to be passing it to Avery Bradley and then some Dwight Howard. So Dwight Howard drills this in from 3, and it's now going to be 23-17. All right, 4 seconds left on the clock. Are they going to dribble it out to end the first quarter here in Phoenix? Yes, they do. The Lakers lead this one 23-20. All right, so it's now 23-20 here in Phoenix, Arizona. Talen Horton-Tucker passing it to Dwight Howard as Howard gets 2 points there. It's now 25-20, and JaVale McGee is going to pass it to Cameron Payne. So Cameron Payne passing it to McGee. He dunks that in. It's now 25-22 at this point. Carmelo Anthony, he is going to pass it out to Dwight Howard, and he does not that reverse layup there. So it's now 27-22. And Cameron Payne has possession of the basketball. He's going to pass it to McGee. Dunks at it once again. And it's now 27-24. McGee has 8 points in all. And he has 8 in the paint. So now Russell Westbrook trying to shoot that 3. Makes that in. And it's now 30-24. So the series is tied 1-1. Wonder who's going to be winning today's episode. And Cameron Payne drills that 3. So now I'm going to pass it off to some Dwight Howard, the Southwest Atlanta Christian Academy product. Drafted, I think, first overall in 2004. And he was a McDonald's All-Time American. So he was tied in 2004 with J.R. Smith. So JaVale McGee, 10 points tonight, 5 for 6 from the field goal. So he's been off to a really hot start. So now it is Cameron Payne passing it to Elfrid Payton, a former New York Knicks star, passing it to Cameron Payne. He misses that, so Russell Westbrook picks up that rebound. So now Superman Howard attempts that dunk. Doesn't necessarily dunk, but he does get it in for 2. So now Phoenix are at 81%, LA at 94%, so McGee will get that in. The Lakers do take a timeout. We're going to take a short break. All right, it is now 40-36 at this point. Wayne Ellington has possession. He's going to pass it to CP3. And CP3, he is actually going to go up. He's going to reverse that lob, passing it to DeAndre Ayton with that dunk. So Ayton has 6 points on the day. He's 3 for 3 in field goals. So now LeBron James gets that in. Cam Johnson with that foul. And LeBron James, he is going to go to the free throw line once at it. And he gets it, one additional point rather. It's now 42-39. So CP3 passing it to Mikal Bridges, the Villanova man. And the Villanova product gets that in safely. So it's now 44-39. I'm going to pass it to Malik Monk. And then got intercepted that off to Jay Crowder. Anthony Davis did have a personal foul. So Phoenix still has that possession. Crowder passing it to D-Book. He's going to pass it to Mikal Bridges. Going to pass it to Crowder. And then Booker, once at it, he makes that jump on the rim. So it's now going to be a 46-39 lead. So now DeAndre Jordan, the former LA Clipper, gets that in for 2. And it's now a 5-point lead for Phoenix. So now it is Mikal Bridges trying to pass it to Ayton, and he will get that in for 2. So now AD stepping it back for 3, drilling that in. So it's now 48-44. So Ayton, he's going to pass that to Chris Paul, and then Devin Booker going to shoot this in from 3. That works. So now LeBron James has possession. I'm going to pass it to Malik Monk. And where is LeBron James at? I am actually just going to simply just shoot it in for 2. So it's now 51-46. All right, so it's now 51-46. LeBron James has possession of the basketball. I'm going to pass it to Carmelo Anthony. And Carmelo gets that in for 2 points. It's now 51-48. So it is Devin Booker's turn to have possession of the basketball. What is he going to do? He is going to knock down a 3. So he has 18 points off of 3-pointers. So he did 6 overall in today's episode. So I'm going to pass it to Anthony Davis. So he gets that in for 2 points. Now it's 54-50. So now it's CP3 passing it to Devin Booker. So now Devin Booker makes that in. It's now 56-50. So now it's LeBron James. Scoring leaders wise, Devin Booker with 27. And Dwight Howard has 13 for the Lakers. So now Anthony Davis doing that nice spin move, getting that in for 2. Now it's 56-52 at this point. And Chris Paul now has possession of the basketball. And CP3, what is he going to do? He's going to pass it to Mikal Bridges. And Bridges, he makes that 3 happen. So it's now 59-52 at this point. And now it is LeBron James passing it to Carmelo Anthony. And Carmelo Anthony gets that 3. So now it is a Phoenix Suns timeout. Alright, so now it is Dwight Howard having possession of the basketball. JaVale McGee, 12 points, 6 for 7. And there is a foul there. It is on Cam Johnson. It's a shooting foul. So this means that Dwight Howard, he is actually going to get this in for 1 point. And will he get this in for the second point? No, he does not. But he did get 1 point off that 3 throw. McGee passing it to Kaminsky. And that is actually missed. So Dwight Howard, he is a strategic rebounder. And he knows what he's doing. So now it is Dwight Howard getting that in for 2 points. Now it's 58-61. 13 points in the first half. And he was a merely 100% in field goals. So that was surprising to see. Cam Johnson having possession of the basketball. He's going to pass it to Kaminsky. So it's now a 5-point lead now. So I'm going to pass it to Avery Bradley and then some Dwight Howard. So Dwight Howard, he is going to make that Air Jordan dunk on a Phoenix defender. So now it's on D-Book trying to block him. So now it is Cameron Payne with the basketball. And Payne is going to pass it to McGee. He almost makes that dunk happen. So Kaminsky actually misses that. Carmelo Anthony picks it up for the LA Lakers. So now it's Dwight Howard's turn. Going to make that in for 2. Now it's 63-62. Phoenix is up by 1 point, and this is the third quarter right here, people. Cameron Payne's going to pass it to McGee. Once at it, makes that dunk happen. And this has been a really competitive game all along. So now it is Talen Horton-Tucker passing it to Dwight Howard. So Dwight Howard, what is he going to do? Simply just shoot a 3 to tie this game up. Alright, Carmelo Anthony is going to pass this one off to Dwight Howard. Now it's Dwight Howard's turn. He is actually going to get this in. There is a foul. It's on JaVale McGee. It is a temperate foul, I think it's what it's called. Flagrant foul. So this means Dwight Howard misses that. And will he actually get this in for a second point to tie this one up? Yes, he will. So now it is Dwight Howard passing it to Malik Monk. And then it is LeBron James. He is actually going to knock this from 3. And it's now 71-68. We'll see he ends in the 4th. Alright, the State Farm assist of the game is coming right up for the Phoenix Suns. So CP3 put up that assist while he made that masterpiece of a dunk. DeAndre Ayton there. So now it is CP3 with possession of the basketball. And CP3 passes it to Jake Crowder. And then CP3, what is he going to do? He's going to pass it to Crowder and gets that in. So it's now 71-73. At this point of the game, Malik Monk passing it all the way out to the other side to DeAndre Jordan. So now it's going to be 73-73, tied up. So now it is CP3 with possession of the basketball, going to pass it to DeAndre Ayton. CP3 there with the assist. And DeAndre Ayton has 13 points, and he has 10 in the paint. So now LeBron James makes that dunk for Los Angeles. So he is now a superstar. This series, this Western Conference Finals series, is definitely going to be based on the tremendous superstars of today's NBA. As CP3 makes a three there. So now LeBron James passing it off to Anthony Davis, passing it to Malik Monk, and then Talen Horton-Tucker. And then James, he's going to drill a three. He gets that in, so it's now 78-78, tied up. Now it's Devin Booker with possession of the basketball. And D-Book gets that in, so it's now 78-80. Devin Booker, he has 31 points today. I'm stunned by that. So now Jay Crowder has possession of the basketball. All the orange wearing fans, they are all cheering up and down for their Phoenix Suns as the Lakers take a timeout. All right, so now we are back from our break. LeBron James passing it to the other side of the court to Anthony Davis. So what is Anthony Davis going to do specifically? What is he going to do actually? Answer: knocks down a three, and it's now 81-83. So CP3 has possession of the basketball. So now Chris Paul, he is actually going to pass it to Devin Booker. And what is Booker going to do? Pass it to Jay Crowder. Drills that in from three. And it's now 81-86. So I'm going to try to do a challenge here. Passing it to AD, then LeBron, then Carmelo, then THT. I'm going to actually try to do a logo shot from Carmelo Anthony. Let's see if that works out well. No, it does not work out good. So D-Book has possession. He actually gets it in there. So it's now 81-88. I'm going to pass it to LeBron James. So now LeBron James passing it off to Anthony Davis. He is actually going to get this one in for two. So it's now 83-88. So Booker has possession. He is actually going to go up, dunks that in. It's now 90-83. So at this point, it is LeBron James going to pass it off to Carmelo Anthony. And he's going to get that in for two. Now it's 86-90. So passing it off to Devin Booker. So now it is Devin Booker trying to get this one in for two. Now it's 86-92. So Devin Booker, he has 37 points in today's episode. So now it is Anthony Davis going to try to score this in for two. Now it's going to be 88-92. So Davis has 21 points in all. And we're actually going to take a break. Devin Booker is your player of the game. And I will explain the statistics in just a moment. So we just got this coverage. Now there is 7 seconds to go. There are no more time remaining. So we just dribble this out. And the Phoenix Suns do take their first lead of the series. So the Suns win their first game at home. Their first home game of the Western Conference Finals. As the final score is 95-88. We will go over the numbers right now. We are going to start off with Phoenix. They are the winners of today's episode. Devin Booker, 40 points today's episode, 40 points in all, 3 assists on the day and 3 dunks by him. JaVale McGee, 17 points in all, 2 rebounds on the day, 5 dunks. DeAndre Ayton had 13 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block and 2 dunks. Jay Crowder had 8 points, 1 assist, and 2 steals on the day. Mikal Bridges, 7 points and 1 assist on the day for him. He did make a 3-pointer as well, so D-Book had 7 threes in today's episode. Dwight Howard, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 dunk on the day for him. Anthony Davis had a dunk as well, 21 points for him in all. LeBron James, 6 assists. I think he had 18 points and he had a steal, so that was good for him. Carmelo Anthony had 14 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, and he was 4 for 5 in the three-point line. Russell Westbrook had 5 points, 2 assists on the day, 2 rebounds, and 9 assists. So that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next episode.